What is going on, everyone? Commodore Last here today, bringing you guys my live reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen manga chapter 66. Now, the chapter's been out for some time. I just got back from my trip to LA for Anime Expo. I just got back last night, but because I was pretty jet lagged and everything, I was like, I'm not gonna read the chapters when my mind's not all completely there and everything. But it's Tuesday right now by the time I'm recording this. We're home. Shout out to the Visit Course for providing chapters of the Jujutsu Kaisen week in, week out, because they're performing God's work as it should be. And I need to see what's going to be going on, man, because after talking with my guy Stefan, the translator for Jujutsu Kaisen, kind of clarify some things for me, which I was a little bit confused on, because the girl in the tub I had thought was Iuri, but it was actually some other girl instead. So I'm really curious how this is all going to lead to, Geto eventually, going into the dark side, basically, the clash of ideals between himself and Gojo, and how that's all going to lead to what I presume will be the next big arc in Jujutsu Kaisen, the whole Halloween thing that was being, teased about how they're going to go after Gojo and everything. So I'm really curious to see how that's going to all transpire. But for me to know what's going to go on, you got to read the chapter. So without further ado, let's get into it and see what Gege Sensei has to offer this time around. So let's get into it, guys. Here we go. All right, Jujutsu Kaisen, chapter 66, Hidden Inventory, part 2. I see Gojo at the top. You're seeing Geto right there, which has this, I want to say like a cursed dragon thing going on, and I'm presuming right there at the bottom that's Iuri over there. I presume that has to be Iuri, but Gojo's a sicko, man, with that look. All right, here we go. Escort the girl and erase her. Correct. He's finally lost it. It is spring after all, and with him being the next principal and all, he's getting carried away. He's like, I'll decide whether that's considered a joke or not. All jokes aside, are we resetting Master Tengen's curse technique? What's that? You should know this vibe. What? Master Tengen possesses the curse technique of immortality, but it doesn't stop the aging process. Okay, so this Tengen dude's gonna be something interesting, man, when we eventually do get to see him. Because if if he has immortality, but at the same time it doesn't stop his aging process. I mean, he's gonna look old as hell, but he isn't gonna die, by natural causes whatsoever. Master Tengen doesn't have a particular issue with aging. However, once a certain age is reached, the curse technique will try to change bodies. Evolution. Master Tengen will no longer be human and will ascend to a higher state. A shout out to Osamu Dazai for no longer human, because that's essentially what Tengen's gonna end up becoming at the current rate. So what's the problem? According to Master Tengen, that the will also ceases to exist once you reach that level. Master Tengen will no longer be Master Tengen. The barriers that protect both Jujutsu schools, the pillars of the Jujutsu world, numerous auxiliary managers, barrier techniques, they're all strengthened by Master Tengen. Without Master Tengen, security and even undertaking missions will become more difficult. You got a look at space and stuff. What, bro? Hold on. If this is some world building stuff, I'm just using that for for effect and stuff. Worst case scenario, Master Tengen could become an enemy to humanity. That's why once every 500 years, Master Tengen needs to merge with a compatible star plasma vessel and rewrite the body's information. If the body is refreshed, then the curse technique will follow suit. Evolution will not occur. Gotcha. So becoming Metal Greymon is fine, but it'd be a problem if he became Skull Greymon. So we were sent back to Koromon. This guy, Digimon, Digital Master Champion. I didn't think that's how the song went, but he's essentially a Digimon stan. I respect it. The location of the star plasma vessels has been leaked. There are now 2 groups targeting the girl. I'm assuming one of them is someone we have to know for sure, though. The organization aiming to overturn the current Jujutsu world by having Master Tengen lose all reason. The Curse User Group Q. Oh, weird though. They're like almost like soldiers you see in the front lines and stuff, but faces clearly covered up. And the group that worships Master Tengen as their deity, the star religious group known as the Time Vessel Association. So TVA, if you have to go with a name and stuff. Which it'll be curious to know, because if that means we're probably gonna see more people, it won't give us a clear indication of if we're gonna see a structural villain, in terms of who's gonna be the main focus of a villain going forward. It could still be Geto and Mahito for sure, but now that you're adding more people to the mix, it kind of still opens up in the air what exactly the main villain's gonna end up becoming. But with the, reveal these groups and stuff, it wouldn't surprise me if, there's an affiliation with some of the current characters right now, like Mahito and with Geto. Master Tengen and the Star Plasma Vessel will merge in 2 days when the moon is full. Escort the girl and bring her to Master Tengen. Do we get to see him? Are we going to get to see him during this flashback? If you fail, the repercussions could greatly affect society. Don't screw this up. But for real, I'm getting like a soda and stuff. I get why the cursed group Q is after her, but why does the Star Religious group want to kill her? What they worship is a pure Master Tengen. Star Plasma Vessel with soiled purity according to them. But as the Star Religious group are non-cursed users, we shouldn't have to worry about them too much. Okay, so I guess he won't be affiliated to them. So if anything, Mahito could potentially still be affiliated to maybe the Q. If not, then he's definitely on his own party then. But we do need to be wary of Q. Anyways, it should be okay. We're the strongest. That's why Master Tengen asks us after, what? It's just, Satoru, I've been meaning to tell you this. You should be more mindful of the way you talk. What? Particularly around your superiors. We might be meeting Master Tengen after all. You're way too rude. That way, even your juniors won't be scared of you. Sheesh, give me a break, huh? There's an explosion goes off. Huh? Is it our fault if the kid's already dead? Yo, and the girl comes out of the building. Forgive me. Oh, the dude from the Qs. Hold up. Q soldier Kokun. You can blame this on Tengen. What? And you see, Geto was able to get the girl afterwards. Don't go making a mess now. We just got in trouble this morning. This girl is a Star Plasma Vessel. The uniform, you're from Jujutsu High, aren't you? Hand over the child or die. Sorry, I can't hear you. Come a little closer, would you? Whew! Made it just in time. And you're seeing a bunch of knives being thrown at Gojo. And they stopped? Amazing. You're Satoru Gojo. You're famous. I heard you're strong. Q soldier Vayer. Show me if the rumors are true. Yo, but we didn't even get to see it. The knives were still going in the direction, and he was able to grab them and just put them aside. Sure, but clunk, 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 clunk. Let's make a rule. I don't go all out and get in trouble. Cry and apologize now, and I won't kill you. That's the rule, brat. And so it begins, dude. Yo, we're about to see young Gojo go in against Vayer, and then you have Kokun going against Geto. We, the Star Religious group, don't have the power to fight, but we have plenty of money, I assure you of that. How about Zenin? How's a little Star Plasma Vessel assassination sound to you? I don't go by Zenin anymore. I got married and took my wife's name. No, what? Wait a second, cuz. Wait a damn second. Is that his dad? Is that, bro? Because we know for a fact that Megumi was said, even though he has affiliation to them. Yo, that's Megumi's old man. I go by Fushiguro now. Sounds good. I accept your offer. Dude! So he's part of the TVA, basically. Yeah, because our religious group don't have the power to fight. But hold on. He's affiliated to them. I don't know if it means specifically if he doesn't have the powers and such. Bruh. Megumi's old man. Yo, this just got even more interesting now. Because I don't know if it was said to me before, or if I remember closely, if Megumi's dad's still around in the current timeline stuff. Because we do know, of course, of Megumi's sister and everything. But, yo, Gege, you wildin'. I don't go by Zenin anymore. I go by Fushiguro now. It sounds good. I accept your offer. So he's going to be working with them. So, okay, so if he's not, prior to the whole accepting the offer and stuff, he wasn't affiliated to them. He's still coming off the Zenin and everything, but he's pretty much working hand in hand basically with the TVA basically. That is gonna be interesting. Because now this is going to make me, even more interested to see like what's going to happen with this whole flashback and how this is going to lead to what we're going to be getting hopefully within the next big arc. But goddamn, I see, bro. I thought legit, I'm looking at, I thought I saw Megumi right there, but it clearly is this old man though. Like, dude. Oh my god! And then it makes me wonder if he was still, if of course he is still alive, which I assume he is. The interaction between Megumi and his old man is gonna be so interesting to see, and especially even the other interactions with members of the Zenin like Mai and Maki, and even the old man and stuff that runs the Zenin clan. Like I can't wait to see more of this. Yo, this was a fire chapter. This is to me. This is gonna be like an 8.5. Maybe close. Yeah, I would say 8.5 right now is safe. It could rise to a 9, but I think it's a safe rating right now, man. This was a great to close to amazing chapter right there. Like, giving the stuff that's going on with the revealed new organizations, exactly what Tengen's importance is to the overall. I would even just say the story, but just Jujutsu in general. With him being he could potentially become an enemy to humanity essentially. That in itself, if things aren't taken care of in the right way, could spell trouble. So obviously they got to do what they got to do here, but you have to be careful of the Q. You got to be careful of the TVA and stuff. But now that you bring in Megumi's dad into the mix, it's like, yo, I don't know if I want to assume he's like the main villain thing like that, but he's definitely gonna have some kind of like antagonistic thing going on with him, unless we get some kind of flip on his part afterwards. But yo, this was an awesome chapter, man. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. How did you guys feel about Jujutsu Kaisen this week? What do you think is going to transpire coming off all of this? Are we going to see the fights between Kokun and with Geto? Do you think we're going to see Veer versus Gojo go out? Do you think Ieri is going to kind of come in and play a role in the mix afterwards and see what's going on and try and help out her classmates and stuff? Yaga as well, if he's going to come in as well and try and do something. Let me know what you think is going to transpire. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. Make sure to click on the bell, Shandora, stay up to date with everything that goes on the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to be a part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of Jujutsu Kaisen week in and week out. Chapter comes out on Friday. I will not be able to record a video for it when it comes out in the afternoon because I'll be working. But I will be here, though, for Friday night to cover Chapter 67 of Jujutsu Kaisen and see what Gege Sensei has to offer during that chapter. So, Commodore Lad signing off. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, take care. Going crazy. Yeah, we going crazy. I'm with the team. Yeah, yeah.